Alright everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Ron's World. I'm Ron, your host. CES, like I said, got off to a good start. But the last but not least, I'm closing this segment out, is Intel. And I'm very disappointed on the direction that Intel is heading with their ARC. I was looking forward to seeing what that graphic card looked like. I was looking forward I was looking forward to see the price of it. I was looking forward just to basically buy one because it's something new to the market. They announced that the Intel ARC will be in OEMs. And I'm very disappointed with that because they built up all this hype last year when they mentioned it. Oh, we got this graphic card coming out, Intel ARC. Oh, everybody going to Intel website, looked at the video. I actually did a video on it. It wasn't too much to go by, but the designs of it and everything was awesome. Now, if y'all want to look at my little video I did on it, I'll be putting that link in the description below. But I'm very disappointed with Intel and how they closed it out. They're talking about basically, as always, we know Intel's our #1 design into laptops. They came up with the Z690 motherboards with cores that could be split into P cores and E cores. Boards are very power hungry. It has about 20+1 power phase on the VRMs. That board eating up some power, but you expect that from a new line that come a CPU that came out by the Alder Lake. But the very disappointment was to hear that the Intel ARC was only going to be in OEMs, and they're going to be putting that there into their laptops as well. Now, here's the thing: if you wanted to use the Intel ARC to the new users who wants to buy a PC that is on Windows 11, I probably would say this is probably the way to go. I don't know how much they OEM version is going to be costing. Are these OEMs built right? Does it has 2 sticks of RAM in there? How much speed it is? What the CPU is on? What type of storage is in it? What type of power supply is going to be put in it? Nothing. And it really hurted me down to my heart. I was sitting down watching it, and when I heard they came up with the lineups for the Intel ARC for only OEMs, I was disappointed. I'm like, oh my gosh, are you serious? No, they are serious. And their lineups are ranging from many ways to play. And they're going to be talking about this real soon. They Intel Nuke. All that's going to be coming out this year. I'll probably say in Q1, Q2, or Q3. And the Intel Nuke, this is the Nuke sitting right here with the Intel ARC built into it. It really hurted me to my heart. It just really hurted me because I was looking forward to go ahead and seeing this graphic card here. So now it's a many ways to play. The Intel ARC graphic product built on Gaming First, codename Alchemist 50CS, will be available in desktops, add-in cards, and notebook form factors from global partners in 2022. So yes, if you want to go ahead and use the Intel ARC and you want to be happy with it, you're going to have to go ahead and buy from these lenders here. And they're going to be in OEM builds. Acer, Asus, Alienware, Clevo, Dell Technologies, Gigabyte, because Gigabyte got their own gaming OEM builds. Higher, HP. We know HP going to do it right. But just like I said, I am totally disappointed. And here in this corner picture here, that's the Intel Nuke. You're going to see them in Lenovo's, MSI, Real's, NEC, and Samsung. Mostly they're going to be in Samsung laptops. And in CES 2022, this is where there was lending at towards the pre-built market. where they're gonna go ahead on and focus more on the investors than the consumers. So they sit down here. If they put them in lending investors, do OEMs for them, then the price is gonna be jacked real high. So if you wanted to buy a Samsung laptop with the Intel Nuke in there, maybe on the terabyte of NVMe Gen 4 or Gen 5, with all the hookup lineup of Samsung technology, you're looking at about at least $1,800 to $2,200 for that laptop alone. And it just, I know MSI got their laptops, so we're gonna be selling a whole lot of laptops, and HP do their desktops, and Dell do their desktops, at Alienware, so, and Acer. So you're gonna see those 4 models with desktops. But just like I said, I was very disappointed to see what Intel did. Right now, if you're looking to do a build with Intel and you want to use it, just like I say, you have to buy from those lenders for their vendors, and it's very disappointing. And I'm very disappointed with Intel. Y'all came up with the Z690 motherboard. I said, okay, they moving in the right direction. They starting off, they closed out the year 2021, and they're going to go ahead and start the year off right in 2022. When I saw and I sat down and watched about 10 minutes of it, I just shut it down after that, because I was just disappointed. Because the laptop, just like I said, I'm not too much of a laptop friendly friend, so I could care less about laptops. I could go ahead on and care less about technology y'all putting in TVs, because I'm not buying it. The cars, I'm not buying cars that are going to have Intel this, that, and that. No. I was basically worried about the Intel Arc, and to see the directions y'all going in. I do not do pre-builds. I don't care who names on the pre-build. Pre-built is not a good option for me. It has never been a good option for me. After I had brought my compact Presario 2240, whatever model that, I think it was 2244. Yes, a little bitty desktop with that little CRT monitor. Yes, after I threw my first pre-built in the trash, I've been building since then, and I had brought that PC way back in 1998, and I threw it away in 2000. I built my first PC in mid-level of 2000 using the Intel Socket 370. 0 cores, 0 threads, massive die on the CPU. So if you screw it up with the aluminum heatsink, you have to go buy another one. And yes, those things was costly. But just to go ahead on and see, and then like I said, and I'm still disappointed, because I was looking forward in getting that Arc. That I was looking forward and talking about it. Now I had to go ahead on and look at a pre-built that I could care less about. And you see the disgustness on my face. I'm very ashamed with Intel. It is what it is. And if you want the Intel Arc, I'm just gonna close it on a good note. If you want the Intel Arc, you're gonna have to buy it on the pre-built on a Z690 motherboards. And just like I said, I'm gonna put out the vendors again. You're gonna have to buy from their vendors: Acer, Asus. We know Acer do desktops and laptops. Asus basically focus on their laptops. Alienware, they got desktops, but we all know Alienware chassis are garbage. Just like this this Intel Nuke. It looks nice. I mean, but I don't see no airflow. Just like I said, it looks nice. But just like I said, if it's not airflow, I'm not buying it. That's what this was. Cases. If the name of the case don't really speak out to me, because just like I said on my business administration learning, Once you go ahead and do the build and put a name on it, everybody's just gonna go ahead and focus on the name brand. But see, what I do, since I already got the fundamentals, I strip the name off and I just focus on the product. Is this product real good? Now, a lot of pre-builds do not come airflow friendly. So if you do get an HP, we know HP uses one main board they use is basically Gigabyte or MSI. Those are the only two boards that HP use. You can take that motherboard out, you can plug it into another chassis with airflow, better design, better everything. So if you're gaming, you ain't got no worry about your system overheating because you got limited airflow, and the only airflow they require on is all the heat to get sucked out through the case fan in the back of the computer or the radiator up top. That's the only way that the consumer market have to go if they want to use the Intel Arc. Now, we already know a lot of good content creators like Gamer Nexus, etc. They're gonna go ahead and buy it and pull the graphic card out and go ahead and be benchmarking on both platforms, the Intel and AMD's, and see if it's a good GPU. That's the only way. Just like I said, I don't waste money. If I was a millionaire, I still would not be wasting my money. I'm still, just like I said, I'm very disappointed. It's sad that to see Intel going that way with their vendors. If you want the Intel Arc, you're gonna have to go ahead on and get into a OEM pre-built. And I'm just gonna go ahead and close it off on that. The 2022 CES, you had your positives, and then you had your negatives. You saw a lot of our top lenders like Nvidia going into a different direction with their GPU market and they line up, so they focus more on their investors and doing better things for them as well as the consumer. Now, Nvidia wanted to go ahead on and they gave us the GTX 3050, the RTX 3050. Then they got the 3090 Ti coming out, which we know that's focused on the big timers, production company that does commercial, that want to enhance their commercial viewing, which I could care less about how good the presentation of the commercial. It's about the pricing. It's about the information. Once you go ahead and do this here and then the price is right, then we go buy it. If the price is not right, then what you did in production rise was just a waste of time. Intel disappointed everybody with their Intel Arc, because everybody looking at, oh, Intel got their Arc coming out in 2022 Q1 or Q2, and then y'all come do this here, y'all want to throw them in pre-built, forcing us to spend more money when we can't spend more money now. Just like I said, you had your good notes, then you had your bad notes of CES 2022. And I'm just going to go ahead and leave it as that. I want to thank all the viewers for watching. Go ahead on the way out. Hit the like button if you like my video content on the CES, Intel, AMD, and NVIDIA. Hit the like buttons on the way out. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.